regarding modernity. Now, there are mistakes regarding Islam as well. The basic mistake is you're just trying to understand Quran and Islam in the light of modernity. It's only because of that you can actually believe that the promise of God is that He will subjugate nature to us. If we fulfill the duty of reflecting on the sign of God, that is doing science and technology, and with that science and technology, our duty is to conquer nature. So that's the duty of Muslim. You can never get this promise and duty. You are able to distort Islam in this huge way only because you're trying to understand Quran and Islam in the light of modernity. But the correct way to understand Islam is through ijma, because after Prophet, the final Prophet ﷺ left this dunya, the fortress of Muslim is ijma. That's because we are all fallible, but only ijma of this ummah, that is the ijma of its scholars, is infallible. So we should always understand Islam, what is the promise of God, and what is our basic duty according to this ijma. And if we do that, we will know that the basic duty is to worship Him and to love Him as He should be worshipped and as He should be loved. And the promise is the eternal life after this life, and paradise after this life, and this life is transitory. And if this whole life was even if equal to a wing of a mosquito, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would not have given any hardship to any believer. So we should always understand what is the promise of God and what is the duty of God in light of ijma, not in light of. And the basic mistake of Muslim modernists, especially among those who are, sincere Muslims, is this: they neglect ijma. Once you neglect ijma, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's protection is gone. Because that is our Hisn al-Hasin in this world. This is the fortress of Muslim in this world. In the fallible world, this is the only infallibility available to us. Okay. And the final thing about understanding Quran. So reflection of Quran is our duty. It has to be done, with basic knowledge of the language, of classical Arabic, Quranic Arabic, and using the methodology, which is to understand everything within the ijma, and also on a topic, collect everything in the Quran and Hadith, and try not to use some of Quran and Hadith against the other portion of Quran in order to avoid. And finally, always understand mutashabih, those verses of Quran whose meaning is not clear, in the light of those verses whose meaning is clear. That's the straight way. The way of deviation is always to understand mutashabih according to your own whims and not according to ayat muhkama, or the clear ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these are the basic points which we learn from Allama Iqbal rahmatullah alayhi's mistakes in this regard, with regard to his article.